Alright, this is we're live for Austeam Racing's practice round of the ATR1000. Just a short race today, only an hour long. So these guys will get plenty of practice before the 6-hour race in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Just watching Andy Harley go around on our screen at the moment. And the very nice Valvoline Aston Martin. There's been some really good work on some liveries here.
Yeah, just an hour long today, so
This is one of my particular favourites, the Astonishing Martians Racing Aston Martin. Great colour scheme. So they're just in practice at the moment.
yeah,
And
just
they all
get a
need
feel
it.
for the track and
Yeah,
feel
well,
for
you
track.
need it for Bathurst. You definitely need a lot of practice for Bathurst.
You really do. Yeah, it's an easy-ish track until you actually get out there, and then it's not an easy track anymore.
Yeah, so this is a lot the first time we're seeing a lot of these guys racing as well around here. So we should be able to pick up on a few of their pace, see how they go. Because I know there's a few good pairings in these teams. Got the number 19 Mert Racer. So they had a bit of a freeze there joining. Probably happened a few times because these liveries take time to generate the DDS files.
Until everyone gets in for the first time, I think there's going to be some
Exactly,
bugs
and
some
that's why
issues
we're
that
having
gonna
yeah, that's why we're having this practice race to make sure to iron out those bugs, make sure we don't get them on the actual event where it matters.
Exactly, because we don't want all this at the start of the actual thing, because that's going
No,
to cause a few issues.
exactly. So this is a car I haven't seen before.
Which one's that?
I don't know what team they are. It says EBM, but I know that's not their team.
Yeah, that's I don't know. There's going to be a few people that we've never seen. Like, there's a fair few cars in this race that are new to everything at this point in time.
Probably my favourite livery out of all of them, Bracefield's BMW with the Holden livery on it. Very fitting for
That
Bathurst.
actually, yeah, that looks actually really good. Too bad it's not a Holden, so it's but it looks like a good car.
Oh, he's had a bit of a bit of an off there, as we were just talking about him.
That's what practice is for.
Exactly. It's damaged the paint on that, unfortunately.
They'll be back to the pits before qualifying just to touch up a bit. I think he caused a bit of damage there, though. He's a bit slow. Oh yeah, there's a fair bit of damage to that Holden now.
Got Dylan Lester on the screen at the moment for the Parry Lurkins Racing. Nice Castrol liveried Honda.
They've really done well with liveries this year.
Well, this year we're allowing custom liveries in. Last year it was in-game and only, no custom.
Yeah, no custom anything, unfortunately. But
They
that's
do
why
look
we have
really
this
good,
whole
and it
difference.
really adds to it. It gives a lot of,
Realism.
yeah, and personality to each of the teams.
Yeah, exactly. They can show off who they are as a team as well as a driver, and they're more recognisable as well.
Got Gary Simons up back here as well. The Racecraft Simulations Liquid Moly BMW. Looking very nice. And Rob's in the pits at the moment, Tyson Robs. But he's sitting top of the timesheets at the moment with a 2:01.7.
That's actually a pretty good time.
You got Delacroix behind with a 2:03.4. And then Eaton in third with a 2:05.9.
A few, there's a big gap there between so a third and second, huh?
But I don't think we've seen true pace just yet, as it is just practice.
That is true. They're gonna try and just sort of, I guess.
And do keep in mind,
Depends
it
if
is a
they're gonna sandbag
practice event, right?
Yeah, that is true.
But yeah, we should get an idea of pace between teams, so you get a better understanding of which teams are favourites in the event.
Yeah, exactly. Who's your money on for this race weekend?
Ooh, that's a hard one. We'll have to see towards the end of practice, but Rob's in the AMG looking pretty good. Currently sitting up the front. Currently sitting in pits.
Yeah, but he's done his lap. He's good. He's top of the leaderboard. He doesn't need to go back out.
And I think for the real event, not for this event, is there are 2 drivers per team. So you will see 2 cars with the same livery. I do believe we just had someone join.
Yeah, someone, Fisher kind of just went off into a wall now.
Luckily, we should only have this issue once, and then never again.
That's the idea. T-Robs is going back out onto track now.
Let's have a look. Let's watch a lap of him. He's on his out lap at the moment.
Yeah, he's on his out lap, so he's not really going to push it for a bit, but...
Got a few more 203s on the board. Ah, here we
Yes.
go. Got Lester and Delacroix. Delacroix coming out of the pits now. Both sitting on a mid 203, a 203.4 for Delacroix and a 203.7 for Lester. Now these guys are on the same team. So that's a good sign when your 2 drivers are running very similar pace, especially for an event that requires 2 drivers, such as the ATR1000 in 2 weeks' time.
Yeah, it is a good thing. If they're both similar pace, then that's good there. But hopefully, it's not just a luck of the draw in that sense. Hopefully, they can actually continue that.
So pulling over on the side, obviously getting back to the pits to fine tune. See his teammate running out on the field now.
I'm just here on board with Rob's. He's just about to come across the finish line soon, so I want to see his lap.
He's got the best sector for all 3. He's looking a bit slow coming down the last turn. Here he goes. This might be a fast run, so we'll sit on board with him as he goes around for a quick lap.
Hopefully, we just pick up a lot of traffic here.
Currently matching his best lap time. Probably about a 10th up at the moment. They're very close to those walls.
Yeah, but he's close, but he's not pushing it too much. He knows what he's doing, he's got control of the car, that's all that matters. Okay, maybe he may have just touched the wall slightly, but that's fine.
I don't think it mattered because he's 3/10 up. 4/10 up.
No,
He's gaining a lot of time on this lap. Almost 6/10 up with 1 corner to go. This could be a good lap.
Might actually beat his own personal record for this section.
Nearly breaks into the under the 201s. Now just a 201.1.
I think
Put
he's
that
going to
in
be one to look
perspective.
at.
Yeah, this team definitely one of the front runners. But to put it in perspective, the pole lap time for last year's event was a 1:59.
Yeah, but they're not. Who knows if they're actually pushing at this point in time?
Could be
That's the thing.
sandbagging.
They could be. And if they are, then well, a lot of people are going to have some things to look at.
Well, again, he's just on another flying lap. He's already 2/10 up.
Yeah, he's definitely going to be someone to look at.
He's about to run in some traffic here, so he may
He just
lose
seems
this
to
lap time.
He seems to have complete control of the car. He must have a really good setup on this one as well.
this traffic is not helping. He's just lost 3/10 in that corner through the chase. Flashing lights, really not happy about that.
No, but unfortunately it's going to happen. Even though it's a big track, it's still going to have traffic every now and again.
Yeah, traffic management is going to be a huge thing in qualifying when we come around to it.
Yeah, hopefully everyone still gets a good, decent lap on and can get out of the way. But when you're up in the S's and stuff, like, as soon as you get a car there, you can't just move out of the way.
Especially with the, there are a lot of novice drivers sharing the track as well.
Yeah, exactly. So it's going to happen, unfortunately, but there's not really much we can do.
Take a look at Spilsbury, his teammate. Currently in 5th, 2.6 seconds off his lap.
Yeah, that's there's always going to be one driver that's a tiny bit better than the other.
Oh, you got 3/10 between these two teammates.
Race control to all drivers. Please note 10 minutes of practice still to go. 10 minutes.
So we'll jump over onto Skinny Luke. He's on a decent lap, 6/10 up off his best. Should move him up 2 positions if he manages to keep this together.
Arnott's a bit up on his as well. He's 3/10 up on his best.
Skinny Luke definitely gaining some time from here.
Yeah,
Lost a bit of time. He has lost a bit of time from Forest Elbow, but he is
still like 5/10 up. He's still going to put in a decent lap for... Oh, that's 10, so yeah. Not that much now that separates from 10,
Moves up
from first to 10 to stuff.
No, it's pretty close. See, although the leader is a fair way off second place, 1.3 seconds. And then
Yeah, that one was
second
probably...
to third is another second. And then third all the way back to 10th is about 8/10.
Well, even if you look at, what is it, 4th and 5th, there's barely anything.
Yeah. So, yeah, the midfield is going to be quite compact. But there's going to be a few front runners. Oh, no. He's managed to hold on to that. Good save,
Nearly in the
Good
wall.
save. Although that's not going to get you a good time around here.
And Leicester is 3 seconds, or about 2/10, 3/10 up on his time, so he's doing pretty good there. He's on a 2:03.7 at the moment. 2:03.5, so it's better. It's improvement. That's what we're looking for. Oh, and T-Robs was about 1/10 up, so he's still getting faster.
There is a lot more pace to be found right here.
And he's kind of scaring me with how close he's getting to those walls. But he's going to cut into some traffic here, so unfortunately that's going to slow him down.
Oh, he's picked up a few tenths.
Yeah. Hopefully this car can move out of the way quickly and not going to affect them. So he's now 3/10 up. He's dropped down.
He will pick up a nice tow from this car though.
He will, but
Which should minimise.
he's lost most of his time. Like, he's still up on his time, but he's lost a lot of it. But he should get into the 2 minutes at this stage now.
Practice, guys. Not racing yet.
Yeah, I know. He was fighting for that one, wasn't he?
Really was, yes.
And 5th place is up by nearly 2/10 as well, so they're looking good. They're finding their pace. They're finding their grip in the track. Let's have a look at El Bevis. So Lockie Bevis, he's up by nearly a second, so 9/10.
Same with Gary Simons.
Simon, yeah. They're both fighting for each other, I think, at this point. Because they're both very similar times as well.
Yeah. 20 milliseconds off each other.
Yeah.
Very, very close.
And it looks like Simons might come out on this on top. Oh, no.
Are you guys commentating or something, or?
Yep.
Yeah, we are. We just got a bit of a straggler there.
Bursa's doing pretty well at the moment as well. 7/10 up, coming down to the last corner.
What number is he, sorry?
6/10. Number 19, Matt Bursa. He's lost a bit of time coming
yep.
through the end there. 4/10 up on his best. Moves up a position.
Yeah,
Inside
he's still
the top
doing well
10.
though. Oh, it looks like so. It looks like Lockie Bevis and Simons is still fighting with each other. They seem to be in the same positions, just in higher positions.
That's good. We'd like to see that, especially when they're on different teams, right?
Yeah, exactly. And Simons is up by 5/10 this time as well, so it looks like Lockie's in the pit, so he's not going to be able to compete there.
Simon's putting in a pretty good lap. Gaining a lot of time through the chase.
He is, yeah.
He's cruised by 9/10.
Button up, yeah.
Doesn't move
a
up
new,
very many
a new
positions because these times are pretty spread out here, but they start getting tighter up the further up the field. That top 10
Yeah, but
is
they-
quite close. After the top 3.
Yeah, after the first one, he's yeah. But there's still a decent amount of time between 1 and 2, and then 2 to 10. Yeah, there's not much of a gap there at all.
So that's Simon Phillips back here. He's pretty quick, but he's currently down in 31st.
Yes, he is. But he's-
Most likely probably because this is his first lap, his first flying lap. He hasn't actually put a time
and
on.
he's still trying to feel the car.
So I think from Phillips we should see a time definitely inside the top 10.
Yeah, he should make it quite easily. Generally, he's quite good as a driver. So have we got? Notice there's not too many out on the track, and or at least improving anyway. Oh, Phillips got into seventh.
Seventh, yeah. Not bad.
Seventh, yeah. No, it's pretty good.
And that was his final lap
And-
as we are now done with free practice.
Well, if we weren't, he's still improving on his time, so...
We've still got a few yet to finish. Skinny Luke, Bursa, Bevis, Yor. No, Bevis is on track, but he's down. Skinny Luke is up. And he goes into 6th, right at the end there.
Does too. So all finding their places. And do we have another practice, or do we go straight into qualifying now?
I do believe we go straight into qualifying now.
Going to be interesting. I think T-Robs is definitely the one to look at. I think he's going to top the charts. If practice has anything to do with it. To go with.
Looks like he's abandoned his lap time.
Just on board with T-Robs now.
So in qualifying now, this should be where it gets quite interesting. We should see their proper paces come out. Of course, we don't know what fuel loads they were running during practice.
No,
But we definitely
that's
know
true.
they'll
We
be
have
running
no
low
idea.
fuel and full maximum pace on these laps. Looks like Rob's got himself in a good position out the front.
let's go to a nice on a camera of that of Rob's. It still scares me how close he's getting to those walls.
Got a very short qualifying session here, only 10 minutes. Should be enough to
Hopefully
get
traffic's not going to be an
two-
issue.
2 good laps in, maybe 3.
I think we know why a lot of people just wanted to get out straight away, just to avoid any traffic that they might get.
Exactly, exactly. I'm not surprised Rob's was first on track.
Oh yeah, no. Especially not with practice, seeing as he was getting a bit of traffic there too.
His teammate's a bit behind him, so he's not going to benefit from a tow or anything there. And then there's a huge pack behind that.
Yeah, so it's going to be...
It's a massive pack all bunched up back here. Oh, it looks like someone's had a bit of a...
Bevis is off. Lockie Bevis has spun. And he's off the track, so he's just away from everyone, but he can't get out because he's too many cars going around.
He's returned back to pits.
And it looks like Eaton is going slow. He was going slow, but it looks like he may have just been letting the car behind past. And Robs is on his flying lap now as well.
Ooh, got a bit of oversteer down just after the skyline. Really wrangling that car.
Trying to get as much out of it as he can. He seems to be doing I guess not everyone's gone out yet, but he seems to be doing quite well for himself.
Coming through the chase now, so we should see a time pop up very shortly. First time we get in this qualifying session as well.
It will be. He's just about to come around the final corner now, and hopefully we'll get a nice lap time. And that is a 2-minute .89. 2-minute .8, so basically he beat what his practice was. And then we've got a 2:02. Spilsbury is now in third, and Paul is in second so far. These times are coming in really fast now.
Well, there was a huge
Yeah.
group just coming through. I'm not surprised at all in the slightest.
I'm just on board with Wyatt at the moment, just see how he's going. He's gunning it. That's probably the best way to say it.
So look at Rob's teammate here, 5/10 up on his second flying lap.
Yes.
And he's just gaining time through the lap. He's got a bit of traffic ahead.
And it looks like 2 is going backwards. And now he's off. So it looks like he'll be going back into the pits. Yes, Spilsbury is 7/10 up on his original time. I don't think it's enough to beat his teammate, but it's definitely enough to get into second there.
Yeah, having the two teammates starting on the front row, definitely a bonus.
You can't really complain there, can you?
Definitely a really good sign for the 6-hour race as well.
It is, yes. There he goes. So second place for Spilsbury there.
1.5 seconds down on his teammate.
Not bad, is it? I think Luke
No,
had
not too
north.
shabby.
He was just in a yellow flag for a second there.
See a few yellows pop up.
Yeah, it's just people losing it. I guess gunning too hard. The Fisher is the only one who hasn't set a time yet. I think he might be running out though.
A few others haven't set a time, but
Oh yes,
yeah,
I see that now. Yeah.
but they are on their quick laps at the moment. Fisher just has not been out for a quick lap. I think he's done an
Quick
out
lap.
lap and comes straight back in.
I'm just on board with Lucky Bevis at the moment. See where he places. He was in about 16th before.
He's coming around the last turn now. He's a bit down.
Yes, but 21st, not too bad. Him and Simons are very close. They keep wanting to be next to each other, don't they?
Yeah, so all that always good when there's some good racing involved.
It is, yeah.
Here we go. We've got the only Nissan GTR in the field, driven by Howes.
Yep. And where is he sitting?
Currently sitting in 24th.
That looks like
With a
Spilsbury just hit the
210.
wall going up the hill. Oh yeah, Howe's just got knocked down to 25th though. It looks like the Audis don't seem to be doing too well at the moment, do they?
Well, the highest placed Audi is 10th in Bursa.
Kent. Yeah.
And then they're just kind of scattered all throughout the field.
Be back in 5, Gab.
Mercedes seem to be the doing quite well because they're 1 and 3rd. Then you got your BMWs in 5th and I think T-Robs is just in the pits going, I've done mine, I don't need to do another one.
Well, he's very clear of the field.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone is really going to catch up.
No.
Even his teammate, a half seconds off his pace at the moment.
And Leicester, well, he did hit the wall, so there was no way he was saving that one. But Leicester seems to have split them down the middle, though. I'm right on board with Spilsbury this time, because he's now got to try, and he's just never mind. He's just gone off.
Leicester coming
Leicester's
in for his
about
last
2
lap.
tenths up.
He's going to improve, but not improve enough for...
2019. 2019, not too shabby. So he's at least put himself away. But unfortunately, there's no one else that's looking like they're in title with at least top 5.
So you have Skinny Luke. He is currently running 5 tenths quicker than his best.
And then T-Rev is 8 tenths quicker than his best. Oh, hold on, we've got DY who's about a second quicker.
That's going to move up quite
Yeah,
a
he's
large
205
amount
at
of
the
places,
moment.
yes. Definitely going to move up into
1
the
of
top 15 with that. He's just
Yeah.
gaining time as he goes.
He's coming around nearly the last corner now, so we'll have a look and see where he's placed. But that's a good lap. Yeah. A bit wide there, but he still went into 16th, so still did a good time there.
Did lose a bit of time at the end there.
He did. He went a bit wide, but unfortunately it happens. Oh, and we've got Lockie Bevis is about 1.5 up on his best 1.6 now.
Oh yeah.
And he's just gaining time.
Skinny Luke moves up into 7th. Rocky Bevis coming out of the chase now.
2 seconds. 2 seconds up on his best.
This is going to be a pretty big lap if you can keep it together on this corner.
This is the corner that seems to mess everyone up. You go a tiny bit too deep into it and you're
And he puts it
you're
up to 11th, just out of the top 10.
Just at 12th now,
And
unfortunately.
then
but-
he gets pinged by Harnett
Yeah.
right at the end.
And Wyatt is about 1 second. Is he still in contestant? But that is qualifying over. Good laps there from a lot of people. A nice little shot of all the cars sitting in the pit box. I kind of really do like those Holden liveries.
They're very, very nice. I do really, really like them.
And the Valvoline one as well. That kind of gives me a bit of a soft spot for those ones.
So we'll be heading into the race now.
Yes, race shortly. And how long's this race that we're doing?
This race will be an hour long.
Hour-long race. Okay, it'll give everyone enough time to sort of feel what it's going to be like for a 6-hour race soon.
Yeah. I mean, that's about a fuel stint. Probably a fuel stint's a bit
Yeah,
longer than an hour,
probably.
yeah.
They should definitely do a pit stop just to get a feel for it. And again, wherever you come at this one, it's not the end of the world. It's just about getting the feel and getting the practice and getting in there.
You there, Gab?
Yeah, mate, don't push anything, you'll get thrown to the pits.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay, a minute 30 and the race start.
You should see them.
Race control to all drivers, take note turn 1, we all need to get through there, so easy on the first lap as per the rulings. Good luck to everybody. A reminder, the pace car could be deployed up to 3 times in the hour, just so as we get everybody on track with what's happening. Enjoy the race and thanks for coming on this evening.
That's a good thing to mention. There will be the pace car testing as well, just to get everyone up to speed on how that works.
Yep, so don't hit the pace car. That's the goal of this one.
That's the main main goal.
Yeah, main goal. Just don't hit the pace car. We're all good.
That would be nice.
So on pole we've got Tyson Robs. Starting right next to him, Dylan Lester. And then Rob's teammate, starting right behind him, Ryan Spilsbury.
Yeah, so a nice top 3. Hopefully Robs doesn't get bogged down, because that's going to mess up his teammate just behind him. And it will give Lester a nice chance to take off.
I'll be going for a full formation lap as well.
Oh, we're doing a full formation lap?
We're doing a full formation lap. Yeah, it's not a standing start. They're not standing here.
No, I didn't think they were standing here.
So they got plenty of time to warm those tyres up, get up to speed.
Lester got to have to go now for a second. I think T-Robs is going to have to sort of back the pack up as well, make sure he doesn't get too far away.
Let's work our way down to the grid. Tyson Robs up in first. Dylan Lester in second. Ryan Spilsbury in third. Rusty Hall fourth. Duke Delacroix in fifth. Bracefield in sixth. Logan in 7th, right behind him his teammate, one right next to each other there. I got Skinny Luke right behind them in 8th. Simon Phillips running 9th. Kevin Harnett in 10th. We've got S2 in 11th. Ferrari, that's the highest placed Ferrari on the grid. The only Ferrari on the grid as well. Lockie
Yeah,
Bevis
it's the
behind
only
in the McLaren in 12th. Mercer 13th. Jonathan Eaton in 14th. Number 14 there, Aston Martin. We have Ben Newman right behind. Number 87, Aston Martin. T-Rev in 16th. Matt Q in 17th and another Audi. DY 18th. Hayden Bevis 19th. Andy Harley in 20th. Gary Simons running at 21st. Craig Gallagher in 22nd. Josh Magic 23rd. Craig Yor 24th. We have F Riot. Ryan Wheeler, Old Man Racer, Brett Fisher, Liu Trong, and Jeff Howes bringing up the back of the field.
Yes, and we've got Fisher in the pits, so maybe he's not racing today.
Or being smart and taking a pit lane start.
Possibly.
Back up the start as they come down. Someone running on the grass there.
Yeah, he went a bit wide there. The grass does not have as much grip, so they should kind of stay off that a bit.
Maybe he's trying to cool the
Looks
tyres
like-
down.
Looks like Rob's is keeping them all packed up nicely. I think Spilsbury there is trying to get ahead before the race even starts.
So as they come down
But they're
Conrad
all-
Straight, heading towards the chase, they'll be forming up into
Their grid slots or grid positions, so they can.
exactly 171
Look
Fat
at
Roll.
that.
Is that who we're supporting? 171. Craig Gallagher
Are we supporting one?
back here in 22nd. See what he can do from back there, Fat Roll.
Hopefully he can do well. Hopefully there's well, we don't want to say there's going to be a big accident. in
Ah,
phase
the
one, but
co-driver. There we go. Seeing how he goes. Make him do all the work. I love it. Alright, here we go. Coming around final turn to start the race.
Have a nice helicam shot of this, just to. Skipping.
Ready to go green.
Green light. Give
There they go. They're off.
That's right.
Racing
There we
for
go.
another hour.
See what happens here. Nice go. There's. Yeah. That, but there's a button slightly.
And Andy Harley had a yellow flag briefly. I think he's dropped a
think
few
it was
places
Paul.
down.
I think Paul got spun there because he's now 16th. Always bound to happen at the start of any race. Too many
But it
good
looks
people
like
wanting to go.
it's been very clean. Oh, Bracefield has
Brightfield has a yellow.
he's had
Is
a
he
bit of
fighting with his teammates?
It would not surprise me.
And he's just gone off again, so he's not doing too well there. Ooh, he's gone very slow. He's only had a few people just sort of.
Yeah, he's had a lot of damage. Wonder if we
Yeah.
can get a quick replay of that. Oh, yep, there was a bit of a spin on the start.
then he whacked the wall again.
Real hard whack there, yes.
Yeah, nice hard whack into the wall. And T-Rox has got a nice lead.
Pulled out a two and a half second lead.
He's just taken off from everyone. He's like, no, I'm good, so I'm just gonna...
It seems like there's been a big accident somewhere.
Yes, I just see all the yellow flags. Oh, big pilot.
Ooh! That was a
That is-
massive one. Just
That's a big pileup, just a bunch of cars. So Bevis, T-Rev, just all sort of in the middle of the track. So that's not a good place for them.
that was a huge incident. Huge incident there. Kevin Harnett,
Go back
he's
a bit.
limping over to the pits now.
Yeah, it looks like it started a bit further back because there's a bunch of cars in the instant replay there that have just sort of spun around too.
So both the Holden BMWs are in the pits.
And looks like
Team
Leicester
Kiwi
has had
Racing took a big hit there.
Oh, and Burton
Yep,
is
Burton
off.
has
in
had
the
a
assist.
bit of an incident.
Race
Sit back
control to all drivers, safety car, safety car, safety car.
Looks like we've got the safety car coming out.
Yeah, it's not a bad time. A few people have had a bit of a meltdown. Old Man Racer is off. He's got a yellow flag as well. Let's pick up some action with the safety car. See how
Safety
people
car's
react.
coming out to pick up the leader. Leader's just approaching the final turn now.
A nice wing shot of the back of the safety car just to see the leader come up to the back of them.
So I got car 475 is stuck up the mountain.
That's Aiden Bevis there.
Yep. Looks like he's just gotten going again.
He's gotten going now, but obviously he's a bit far back now. And it looks like there is a nice car coming up to the safety car now. And he's flashing his lights because obviously he wants to go faster. like anyways, the safety car goes too slow.
So we should have the pack catching up to the rear of the safety car now.
Unfortunately, the leader's basically lead that he was having is now gone. He's gonna have to do that all over again.
It's part of racing, right?
It is, yes. It looks like Lucky Bevis had a yellow flag during the safety car. That's interesting. The good part about the safety car this time is it's going to be a good time to pit.
So
If
early
there
in the
is a
race
safety
to
car.
pit?
No, not now. I'm just saying in general.
In
In a
general,
6-hour
yes,
race,
it
if there's a
would be
safety
helpful.
car.
Oh yes, most definitely. As long as it kind of matched up with your
Yeah,
your
if you're
pit
going
schedule.
past a... Yeah, and if you're going past the pits, you may as well take a cheeky pit stop now. Save some time and then sort of good for a bit longer.
Yeah. That is a way
Obviously
to do
not
it.
like lap 2 in the race, but... Oh, that's why we're going to see a lot of yellow flags come up because all the cars are going slower.
And because it's a safety car. It's part of it. It's intentional.
True.
It's only not
How's the
like
track?
the
We're
track
clear
is
to go,
looking
Green?
Clear, yes, I'd say we're clear to go.
Yeah.
A few stragglers up the back that haven't caught the safety car train, but
But everyone is pretty close to the safety car now, so
A few people.
Lights
driving
are
in
off on
front.
the pace car. No weaving from here on in. Thank you. Leader, you have control of the race, and we ask you to maintain 100 kilometres an hour until the first control line.
Here we go. Safety car's ending.
the safety car's coming in, so nice little test for the safety car, and everyone seemed to realise how that works quite well.
Got Tyson leading the pack. See when he chooses to go.
Tell he's itching to go, can't you?
Looks like he's taken off there.
As yeah, it's like his teammate knew. Probably still communicating, but however.
And we're on for a restart.
I guess nice leads. Hopefully, again, is what I'm guessing they're planning.
It's like the safety car restart went off really well.
It did, yeah. It worked just as planned. And T-Robs has just gotten another lead back. He just seems to have pace.
Let's hope he hasn't let those tyres cool down too much in that safety car period.
He seems to do a lot of weaving, so he seems like he knew what he was doing.
So we've had one safety car already in the first 3 laps.
It looks like we've got a little fight here between.
Ooh! We've got a car facing the wrong way.
Oh yes, we do too. We've got
Should be able to
him
turn
shooting.
that around. He's got space to do it. Should be able to get going pretty quick. There we go.
Yeah,
Gets
he got
going again.
going. And looks like Fisher had a bit of an incident there as well. Oh, there is another car in. Ours is in a wall.
Looks
Oh,
like
it's
he's
going
managed
again.
to keep it going, so shouldn't cause any
Just wanted to
issues
stay
there.
out of the way, I'd say. No, I think he was just staying out of the way, so he wouldn't get anywhere.
We've got a really close battle
DY
here.
We've got DY who went off again as well. But he's back going again as well.
But
Stuff
Harley
happens,
and
but-
Burton fighting real close here. Someone's just gone off in the chase as well. The Ryan Wheeler in the Audi. He's taking the scenic route.
Just wants to go for a little drive. Nothing wrong with that. Looks like Fisher's getting attacked. Or B Fisher's getting attacked again.
Oh, we've got Delacroix and Spilsbury fighting it out up here. No, that's Phillips and
Phillips and Spilsbury.
all 3 of them really fighting.
It looks like Phillips is just sitting at the back going, I'll wait for my opportunity.
Yeah.
Let these two fight it out, lose a position, and I'll just take by.
Yeah, Delacroix pulled up a really good move on Spilsbury down the straight and managed to get past into P2. And now she's just trying to pull out a lead, get away from him.
Looks like M2 is in the pits as well as Wheeler and Harris.
Oh, there's some bad hits taken.
Yeah, they're probably
Hopefully not race
need
end.
some time. No. And we've got a nice three-way battle here at 14. Well, four-way battle now.
For 13, did you say?
13, 14. They were going 3 wide just at the top of the S's though.
Gary Simons in the middle of
Yeah,
that
Simon's
pack.
Hall. Yeah.
Burton coming around easily gets past him. I think Simons has a bit of damage on the front of that car. He's running a bit
He
slower.
does. Yeah, you can see the bonnet sticking up slightly there.
Ooh, Delacroix has had a bit of an incident. See if we can.
Oh, has
Yeah, replay
Bracefield.
that.
Bracefield is just coming back off the wall.
Ooh, just took a bit too much curve and was out of the last turn.
Just watching Bracefield now, and he ended up in the wall at the S's.
So Simons is really dropping back quite a lot.
Bracefield just nicked the wall coming through the S's, which threw him off. I've just looked at the best time, or the times for these drivers. P. Roberts has a 2:01. This is pretty much where he's sitting for each lap, and then behind that is 2:06 for Spilsman. Like the difference there is amazing for race laps.
Oh, we've got another.
and we've
Oh,
got
big
Burst,
incident
and
there.
Bevis. And Gallagher is doing a bit of lawnmower in there. And Bevis is backwards.
Should be able to turn that around.
Yeah, you can turn it around, and it looks like, oh no, there's not a big off with Hallburton and Gallagher. Looks like.
Gallagher stopped up at Skyline. Gets moving again.
And Bevis is
Must have been
Bevis
stalled
is-
out.
finally turning
Might be
around.
time
there
for
now.
that safety car gap.
No, it looks like everyone's back to moving again. Got a few people in the pits now, though, trying to repair some damage.
Harley with a bunch of damage on the front of that Aston. Simon's just ahead with a bit of damage as well. Oh, Fisher
looks like
looking for
Harris
a
is
move around the outside there.
Howes is running very, very slow.
Got a
He's
bit of
got
a
a
fight
lot
up here
of
for
help.
third. Ski Luke, S2 and Phillips and Delacroix all battling it out. All within a second of each other.
Anyone's coming down the back straight is going to want to be careful. Just a very, very slow descent. E2 and Luke are sort of right on top of each other.
Harnett has had a bit of an off as well.
Yeah, I
down
see
the
that.
hill.
He's
He's got it going
he's
again,
back
but
off moving. Yeah.
plenty of damage on
think
that
this is-
BMW.
Yeah, it's.
Ooh,
Oh, I just saw Fisher and Harley.
yep. There's been a lot of carnage in this race. It's like Harley's
They're
just,
getting it out of the way now.
Harley's just managed to get going again.
I think I just saw. Hold on. I'm just doing backwards on Harley and Bevis here to see what happened to them. Oh no! It was I think it was Bevis hit the wall and then took out Harley.
Harley again, just a bit slow to make his way down the mountain. A lot of damage on that car.
Yes, a lot of people have been going off this race, haven't they?
Yeah, it's been a bit of a fender bender.
Well, get it out of the way now and don't worry about it in the real race. This is why we practice. Burton finally made it to the pit, so that's good.
Not worried about Harley.
No, he's coming into the pits now, so he's made it, which is good. I don't know if he picked up the pits now.
I'm not surprised in the slightest.
And
It's like
Delacroix
Delacroix had a. He's had
No,
a
no,
bit-
he's oh, yep, he's just hitting walls now. I think the steering might be a bit broken, and it looks like that just helped out the driving stuff.
Yeah, he was the possibly the second favourite to his team. Second fastest out on track. I believe they were the second fastest team out on track. I should say.
Yeah, and unfortunately, that's a nice nasty one for the Waldo.
Yeah, dropping back through the order with all that damage.
Yeah, he can only do what he can do by getting back to the pits as safely as possible. Or through the gravel, that's also a good way of getting there.
Well, less likely to be another car there, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh,
That was a
that
bit.
was a-
That's a bit dangerous there, cutting the course. I don't think he has much steering.
any steering at all.
No, I think he's trying his
Race
best.
control to all drivers. Race control to all drivers. Safety car, safety car, safety car.
Alright,
He nearly caused an accident going across there, didn't he?
Very
Right,
nearly
oh.
did, yes. Alright, so the leader is just coming down the mountain now.
He is, yeah. So it's
Oh,
going to
and
be.
we've had an incident. I think that's Howes
See
is
that?
stuck. Howes is stuck down at the dipper.
Caution all drivers, car in the wrong way at dipper.
I can't see it now.
No, I don't know what's happened. I think he's not
He's not
in
on
the
the list
server
anywhere.
anymore, yes.
No, he's just gone completely.
I think there might have been a crash there or something.
Maybe he dropped out. So we've got 40 minutes left of an hour race, and we've had 2 safety cars. I think our safety car driver's going to have a lot to do.
Okay, leader's on the pit straight at the moment.
Straight. Yep. It's going to be a fun sight to see coming through up the mountain. See a nice bright yellow safety car.
Where is the safety car?
Just
Ah, yes, up there.
across the mountain here. I'm just wondering if I shot out too quickly.
Yeah, I think you did just a bit.
yeah.
I'll just
Yeah,
slow
you've
it up
got-
here, eh?
So you've
Got
got
Rob's coming up.
2 cars. Oh, I believe now. Next car will be. Let's say it will be the leader.
No,
well,
so
not
Rob,
really, but
there's
he's
one
right
in
behind
front of Rob.
car. Yes.
Yeah. So you're gonna have one car past you, and then it's the leader. The leader is just behind you now.
Yep,
Yep. Yeah, you picked him up. Beautiful.
Yep.
Cool.
perfect.
Yeah, preferably best
So-
to pick them up on the mountain straight.
Yep.
Yeah.
Are we letting them go this lap?
I
everything-
would say, if the track's clear, or do you want to bunch them all up?
I mean, the track was clear when the safety car came out, so.
Yep. All right, well, let's get them all lined up together again.
All bunched up.
Yes.
Is it,
We letting them go or not?
No, negative.
No.
We'll hold them
Yes,
for
just-
one more lap.
I think there's a car wanting to. Oh, we're not letting anyone on lap, are we?
No. Safety car will not pit this lap. We're doing one more lap under safety car drivers.
Did I just see?
Yeah, I don't think he got the message about the safety car.
No. And he's just taken someone else out.
Okay, yeah, go another lap.
Yeah, go another lap. We've just had an accident under safety car.
It's all a learning process. Death Race 2022, Fat Roll says. I'd agree with that.
The problem is you got cold tyres on this thing. You got to be careful on the corners.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
So I said you're probably better off just sticking it on wets because they heat up a lot quicker. And especially when you're not doing race pace laps, they won't get too hot.
Yeah,
We
we
did
did try that, but
and
they
they were
just
red.
got too hot too
Oh,
quick.
did they? Even if
Yeah.
you like pressured them all the way low, like really under.
Didn't try that.
Okay.
Didn't.
Maybe we could give that a go and see how it goes with it.
Yeah, like take all the pressure out of them as well.
Hmm.
Run on Steelies, you'll be fine. The Harley's dragging in the back there.
Oh, I forgot to do this.
Yeah, I saw that. Race control to all teams. All teams note the safety car will be pitting this lap.
Yeah, I think we're going to get it as bunched up as we can.
I'll tell you what, Tyson Robs is going to be well versed at safety car restarts.
Is he? Are we just setting him up? This is the way the race is going to be. He's going to be at the front and the entire time.
Okay, you've got control, Dave.
No worries, mate. At the tree, yeah?
Yep, lights off. And broadcast no weaving once you turn the lights off to all teams.
Safety car to all drivers. Lights off, lights off, lights off. Cease all weaving. Lead car, maintain 100 kph at 0.7 control line. Restart is under your control at your discretion. Safety car pulling away.
Get out of there, safety car, go!
Safety car does pull away quite well, so it works out well.
Yeah, when he stays on the track. I was too busy trying to fix me VR up. That's I don't know.
That's
just
all
cut
good.
corners, you're fine.
That's alright. I'm out of the way.
The safety board can go off. Thanks, control.
Looks like he's
We're back to
Really
green
got
flag
the lead.
conditions.
Yeah. Just look at him pull away.
Oh, I think he caught. Actually, no. Who's that? Oh, two is Spilsbury. His teammates way back here.
Yeah, because I think it's...
Yeah, lapped cars all in between.
Yeah.
But yeah, he must have.
I think
caught...
that's what happened. I think that's what happened where he crashed. I think he was trying to overtake black cars or something.
Right.
I could be wrong, but that may have been what happened. He was trying to overtake lapped cars to... It's not going well for him, is it?
Well, he's got Skinny Luke right behind him, Phillips right behind them, and then S2 coming up behind as well. So he's really under pressure to get through these lapped cars as quickly as possible because
He's getting backed up into Skinny Luke.
yeah, he's got, you know, people racing for position right behind him. But again, these in front are also racing
Someone's
for
gone a bit wide.
positions. That is Tron. Porsche back there.
Hopefully these lap cars will move over.
See, but
and-
they. Oh, no!
Oh no!
Oh,
We
big!
have
That's a
big
accident.
That would... Ooh.
Oh, Jesus, yeah. Oh,
That's a big one there.
There's a lot of people involved in that. We've got
And we've got
Luke,
DY going
Phillips,
slow.
S2 is off at the chase.
We've also got
Bursar
DY
as well.
going really slow at the mountain. Going down the S's.
looks like he's lost his steering.
Yeah, there's... And Phillips is going very, very slow.
Bursar stuck in their chase.
And Burton is in the middle of the track.
Oh, another incident.
Backwards.
Phillips is just. What is going on?
It was one BMW just sort of... Oh, we've also got...
Just got a
Bursar
bit,
just sitting on...
taily at the end, and
So is Burson just going to sit there, or is he going to try and head back to the pits?
I do believe he is heading out.
I've just got Bursa sitting on my screen in the gravel.
Yeah, I think he's stuck. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he went back to the pits there, and we've got Phillips doing the same thing, I'd say.
You got Burton just
So,
heading back.
Leader's
but-
coming up to Forest Elbow.
Yeah, he
We've
might...
got car 5 down near the
Just coming up to
End
the
of
chase
Conrod.
now.
Yeah. You just see that tyre mark that's going behind him. And we've got Gallagher going slow as well, because he just went off.
Not looking good for 171 there, Fat Roll. I mean, it's looking better for him than a few other cars, but
He just got really... just lost traction, and that was it.
yeah. Yeah, they took out his teammate there as well. I don't think that was his teammate. Yeah, he's entering pit lane now.
Track is safe now. Got a fair few cars in the pits again.
Ah,
Not surprising.
yep. That was a lot of cars involved in that.
It was, yeah. And we have Old Man Racer going a bit slow there too.
Seems like the midfield is in the pits.
Reckon there might have been a bit of impatience waiting behind the safety car, and then when that went,
No, I'm not sure. It was
Because back
it was
in
like
the
I think yeah, it was impatience being stuck behind a blue flag. Actually,
Yeah.
no, it wasn't. I think it was one of the blue flag cars that got a bit squirrely.
I think it was two blue flag cars trying to overtake each other and just
Yeah.
losing traction.
Yeah,
Who took out then the leader cars?
yeah, because
Nearly took out the leader cars.
like the top 5, I think, were behind. Because you had
They were behind two lapped cars.
2 to 5 were behind lapped cars, and
And
the
Old
lapped
Man
cars in front
Racer,
had a bit of a
Old Man Racer is sideways up the mountain. And now
he's
back,
he's running
back
clean
now.
now.
Yep.
He just had a spin.
Yeah, there was just a car coming his way, so I was a bit worried that he wasn't going to be able to get out in time. Well, the pack's nice and separated again.
Delacroix coming up on Simons here.
Yeah, nice group of cars.
Can you drag me down a channel? I've got a question. There you go.
Yeah, mate. Just got to do a few things to do that. 2 seconds.
Oh, sorry.
Seems
Okay,
like DY's had a bit of
interesting.
at the dipper there. He's come back to pits. Too damaged, I reckon.
Yep.
Yeah. Leader's pulled out a nice 18-second gap. So he's just blasting away, regardless of all
Yeah.
the safety cars. He's had a lot of
Yeah,
worse.
the safety cars don't affect him whatsoever.
The first one got a bit close, but yeah, all the incidents just seem to happen behind him. And you got his teammate
Just-
Spilsbury running second. Now 19
riding on
seconds behind.
Delacroix just overtaking Simons there.
Yeah, I think
Oh no, that was the lap car, I think. Yeah.
I think Rob's definitely got this one in the bag. And we've got FMX Riot has come out of nowhere and is now running in
He's in
third.
third. I think Delacroix is on a mission because he's gunning it.
Yeah, well, he was running in the top 3, and he was actually running in second for a while, and he got involved in a few little
11th.
incidents and really fell back through the pack. I think he got caught out in one of the actually, I think one of the safety cars actually helped him really well. Managed to help him catch up.
Well, he's just overtaken Simons at the
He is
top there.
also
now
2 laps
he's gunning.
down. So he's
Who?
going to be Delacroix. Or a lap down, I think, maybe. He might be a lap.
He's
yeah,
2
so-
laps down from the leader.
2 laps down, okay, yeah. So there's going to be that's quite a lot of pushing to make that time back up.
It
But
is, yeah.
FMX Riot came pretty much out of nowhere.
And he's holding his own. Like, he's got a
Yeah.
nice gap between him and Fisher.
2.5 seconds to Fisher just behind him. A little green.
Yeah.
Orange, the green McLaren, the orange McLaren. I can't get my colours right. Of slightly fishy racing.
He's maintaining that gap. It's not really dropping, so he's doing well.
Yeah. We got Lockie Bevis up in 7th. So these safety cars have really changed the outcome. People are just a bit
Yeah, they have.
impatient. Gary.
Simons
Oh
is
no!
backward.
Yes.
Oh, he can't Can't seem to stop though.
This has allowed Fisher to really catch up to FMX right though.
Oh, he is in a dangerous spot there. The cars cannot see him in the corner.
We'll see what Science can do here.
He can't see them from around there. That's the worst part.
Race control to all teams. All teams, safety car, safety car, safety car.
I think it's
Car,
fine.
good for trying to turn around.
I don't think we need to get safety car.
I think more just caution in the dipper.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's right. Stand by, change of full, caution in the dipper. Caution in the dipper, the car has now cleared. No safety call being deployed.
He has no steering whatsoever. No, he's just riding the wall. No, yeah. UDS is very, very slow car.
Top of the hill through the S's, please note, very slow car, left hand side on the wall.
Well, Simon's was in 16th as well. Like, he wasn't doing too badly.
Not sure he'll get to the pits.
He'll get there just very, very slowly. He's got very little steering. He's just bouncing off the
Oh,
walls.
if you want the safety car, he's at the chase.
Oh, is the safety car out?
No, safety car's not out.
I think, he's just
Yeah,
stopped.
Simon's
I don't
just
think
stopped.
he's making it back.
Track. He's
back in the
returned
pit.
to pits.
Roger that.
It's back to FMX right here. Oh no, Old Man Racers had a bit of a... No? Nothing.
No,
I think
he seems
just
to be
a
okay.
bit of a false alarm there from the flag. Flag marshals is getting their calls wrong.
They probably, yeah. They just like waving their yellow flags this race.
Yeah, so FMX right has pulled away from Fisher there. Brett was hanging on to the back of him for a bit thanks to that little incident from Simons. But he has fallen back now.
Well, yeah, Fisher's about 1.7 away from him.
Yeah, that gap was down to 3/10.
Oh, okay. But the distance between Wyatt and Spilsbury is like 27 seconds. Like he's not gaining anything, but he's not
No,
losing anything.
Exactly. I think it's a pretty solid little spot for him. Because you've got S2 is lapping faster than FMX Riot, but he is another 8 seconds behind.
Yeah, and you've got a lapped car in between there,
Yeah,
between them as well, though.
but with 20 minutes to go in the race, anything can happen.
Anything can happen. A very interesting race.
I just caught an incident there.
Yep, there is car 109.
Yeah, Craig,
He's
you're...
sort of sideways. He's sort of just chilling there, sideways. Ah, back to the bits.
Lockie Bevis on the back of Old Man Racing. This is currently the closest battle on track. Half a second in it between these two. Lucky Bevis is lapping 2 seconds quicker than Old Man Racer.
Very interesting.
So it should be pretty easy
Nice
for
little
Lucky to
battle.
get past. Provided Old Man Racer doesn't put too much of a...
Looks like he's trying. He's trying to keep him behind, but there's only so much trying he can do. Doing a bit of weaving.
Oh, don't get me started about weaving.
You've got bad experiences with weaving, don't you?
I do.
Like little nightmares you've got every night.
Yeah, every night, yes.
Yeah. Like Lucky's just waiting for the perfect time. He knows he can get past, but he's not there.
Gallagher up to 15th at the moment. Seems to be running alright. It's only 2 laps down on the leader. But a 17-second gap to the car ahead. But he's got Bracefield another 16 seconds behind him. Catching, so hopefully he can hold on to that position. Is it better when we're not on board with another car?
Sure here.
Should see Lucky go for a move down the inside. Ooh, he's not quick enough, not brave enough on the brakes there. Old Man Racer really putting up a fight here.
Well, it's one of those things you're not going to want to sort of lose a race over it.
We've got Spilsbury in the pits. He's just
N2
come
is
out now. So
N2 just took
maybe
the scenic route.
a splash and dash there for Spilsbury.
Knocked them down into 7th though.
Yeah. FMX right up into 2nd now. With the top 4 having not yet done a pit stop.
You think? Honestly,
I don't think there is a mandatory pit in this race, so
do you think they just put enough fuel to get to the end of the race and
I'd assume so.
hope for the
yes.
best?
Yeah, you got FMX right. Started P25 on the grid, up in 2nd at the moment. Brett Fisher from 28th up into 3rd.
The safety car just just completely confused everything, didn't it? Safety car and the accidents just sort of went, yeah, we'll just have fun and go from the back of the grid up.
So it seems Lockie has gotten past Old Man Bevis. I mean, Old Man Racer.
Old Man Bevis.
I got there
Hopefully he
eventually.
doesn't listen back to this.
That's why we do
Is
testing.
that why we're calling him now, Old Man Bevis and Young Man Bevis?
I think that's a
S2
good
is
call.
running very well, actually, up in 4th at the moment. He's made 7 places off the start.
Looks like he's
currently 7.2 seconds behind Brett Fisher and catching as well.
At least there's 2 weeks to go, so the teams can get their cars polished and scratches removed.
Has Jeff Howes pulled out, has he? Seen him.
Yeah, I think he ended up crashed or something, then he just disappeared.
I saw him a quick message, something about him losing control input or something, so maybe he's had an issue with his
Probably.
rig.
Because
Yeah.
that seems likely. Because he was stopped facing the wrong way and then just disappeared.
Yeah,
He just dropped out. We thought it might have been a connection issue. I guess it was in a sense.
yeah.
Just not the network kind.
Yeah.
So Hayden here is under attack from Delacroix.
I was just thinking about Hayden now. No idea why. Yeah, it's a very small gap between those two at the moment, isn't it?
It's only going to get smaller. Delacroix is currently lapping much quicker than. It's a bit of a tap there.
Yeah, but a love tap, just letting you know I'm here. I'm here and I'm coming for your place. Just some commentary from the dog there.
Yeah, just a bit.
That's a nice bumper camera and watch this. Yeah, Delacroix is a lot faster in these corners.
He's got the pace on Hayden at the moment, yes.
He definitely does. It's just trying to get past him. That's the issue.
Especially because he is out of position from the few incidents that he had, where he's
Yeah.
down now in 11th place when he was
11th,
starting
yep.
up in the top 3. I think he was starting in the top 3.
He's about a lap, 2 laps. Yeah, he's still 2 laps down. But
5th, he started from 5th.
He's in. Yeah, he's in. Where he should, like, lap-wise, where he should be, where everyone else is.
Yeah, I imagine Hayden will be defending.
Like it's his life.
He'll be defending hard for this, I can imagine.
He just doesn't seem close enough on the straights to. Like
been
he's
an
close
incident
in the
up ahead.
corners. M2 is sideways.
He's sideways on the track, yeah.
Ooh! Good avoidance there from the Simpug
And he
Aston Martin.
he's clear now, so that
He's
is.
made it. Managed to get the car turned around.
I'm just going to go back to this battle with Delacroix and Bevis just to see. He's sort of maintaining that that gap, but he's not getting any closer. Then you got Salesway.
Hayden's
and
really
Old
not
Man
giving him
Racer.
the opportunity though.
Also got a nice battle here between Spilsbury and Old Man Racer. Again, E2 and Old Bevis. They've got a nice little scrum going there as well. There was another yellow on track.
It looks like Spilsbury has just managed to get past Old Man Racer as well.
He has, yeah.
Right, Ryan really pushing to make those swings back. Delacroix
is doing a move on
around the
side
outside.
by side.
And he
maintain that?
pulls it up in time and makes it around. And he's just going to pull away now. Hayden really pulled out a lot there, but it just wasn't enough to keep him behind.
He didn't have the pace to compete, unfortunately. And we've got Harley and Newman. Nice little battle going there as well.
That Valvoline Asimov looks really good.
It does, doesn't it? It's not what you'd expect for a Valvoline car. And there's some nice lap cars ahead of him.
Yeah, you've got S2 in the middle.
Which if S2 stays there, then he's just letting him get a nice lead.
It's like Harley went to lap himself.
Oh, M2 is hitting some walls. And back straight. That's back straight.
Here we go. Ryan Spilsbury has caught up to the back of S2. S2 is now under pressure. 6 seconds off Lockie Bevis ahead. With this really quick Mercedes right behind on his bumper.
Yeah, he's basically just inside of his bumper at this point in time. He's gaining places, but he's obviously he's not going to get to his top 2 where he was in 6 minutes. It seems like it was a poorly timed pit stop in that regards.
We'll see if S2 can hold on to his position. Make it to the end.
Those Mercedes are fast.
Andy Harley is connecting with the wall at Forest Elbow there. Probably picking up a bit of damage. Here comes up Mercedes.
Yep, just breezes by.
Tucks in ahead. Not much S2 can do there.
No, there was no point fighting that too much.
S2
Oh,
moving.
and L. Bevis has just spun. That may just give Spilsbury enough of a chance to get
Spilsbury.
past.
And
It does.
S2 back into the top 5.
And S2. Yep. Lockie Bevis sort of just lost a wheel.
S2 trying to hang on to the back of Ryan.
Oh, Spilsbury is in 4th. I wonder if he can get a podium finish.
In the next 4.5
In the next 4 minutes.
To make up 16 seconds to catch up to Fisher ahead and
Why not?
overtake.
Why not? Anything's possible.
That's a huge ask. Looks like Gallagher's had a bit of an issue coming out of turn 1. Smashed it. Oh,
It's just,
and another
Got
car's
some donuts.
gone. That was
yeah, Bracefield.
Bracefield.
Yep.
2 identical incidents right
And
after each other there. Oil, I
Michu
think,
is
yes,
gone
there
as
is
well.
some oil down, yes.
I think Michu is going to be going. Well, Michu is going to be going to the pits. Yes.
Bracefield's had another incident. just lit up the rears just a bit too much and just spun it.
T-Wobs is
Had to cut in.
trying to lap Old Man Racer there. He was making it very difficult, Old Man Racer was. And Bracefield is going very, very slowly. And he went off again.
Yeah, he just did.
Yeah.
Gallagher and Bracefield getting caught up in that oil trap on turn 1.
Yeah, they're gonna have to be very careful there. Yeah, Bracefield, I think, is just trying to get to the pits, and he is just losing the car everywhere though. He must have some amount of damage to it. Gap between FY and T-Wobs is just so much, like such a big gap there.
Lockie Bevis is caught back up to S2 and wants that
He has.
5th place back badly.
He's not going to give up, is he? And Spilsbury
Spilsbury-
is in the wall.
He's done a full 360 and managed to keep it going.
He has, but he's just
But he-
lost the positions that he has tried to
Down
gain
2
so
positions,
hard.
yep.
Back
Push it
into
a little bit
6th,
too hard,
unfortunately.
too hard there.
He
Got
had a
Bevis
nice
back
lead.
up
He
into
should have done-
5th.
He's got a bit of a distance between himself and Old Man Racer, so that's a plus. But it looks like he might be getting lapped by his teammate kind of soon.
Lockie's going for it.
He's going to make that move stick. He's ahead. He's just got to nail the braking
Yep.
point here. Lucky moving up, head of S2.
Wanted that place back, and he made it happen.
Lucky's solely got that position to him. Spilsbury, I don't think can do anything here from here.
No, he's just been lapped by his teammate again. You just imagine what's
Alright,
happening in
man.
that
The leader
gap.
is on the final lap. Give it a final push.
They're on starting the final lap now. 1 and 2, right next to each other. Actually, no, he's not 1 and 2. Teammates right next to each other.
Yeah, teammates, so not 1 and 2.
Not anymore.
I think T-Wobs is kind of just chilling back now because he's already won. He's already a lap ahead.
Yeah, you've got FMX right 1 minute 35 seconds behind.
Yep. So T-Wobs can afford to just sort of slow down and cruise to the finish. I guess in a sense it's a 1-2 finish.
Kind of.
Kind of. They're in the same order.
I
on the
don't
track,
think
but
it really counts. Yeah, exactly. Fat roll, exactly.
And Bevis's lead has just been E2 has just sort of gotten quite big there.
5.8 seconds. Yeah, S2 seems to have just dropped off the pace a bit.
Maybe he ran out of fuel.
Spilsbury as well as.
Well, he's got enough time to sort of just cruise to the finish line, not make any
Exactly.
mistakes.
You got the leader just behind.
Yeah.
Oh! Rob's going quite slow. No, he's picked up the pace up again.
No, he's going slow. He's slowed down just for the fun of it, I think, at this point.
Okay, I was gonna say, is he out of fuel? This is interesting.
No, I think he was doing it at the start of lap 2. He was going slow with his teammate behind him, and now I think
Right,
he's just doing
okay.
the same thing again.
Probably going for that,
1-2 sort of look.
yeah, photo finish.
Yeah.
finished the race.
T-Rob's taking the win. Tyson Robs, winner.
His
with-
teammate in where does teammate finish? 5th.
We got FMX Riot just at the top of the mountain now. So it's still
That is
quite a
some
while
distance.
behind.
Yeah.
But you got, yeah, FMX Riot coming from 25th on the grid to finish in 2nd place. And the car
a minute
does
30
look
behind the
very
leader.
clean. Exactly.
A minute 30 behind the leader, he's still in 2nd. So can you really argue that?
And then you've got Fisher right behind.
He's about 1.7 behind.
It's still a race here.
Oh,
Right to the
definitely. If
end.
he slows down too much, he's lost it. But he has to
If he
keep on
makes
top of
just
that,
even
do
a
everything
little
perfectly.
mistake, he's lost that podium. He's lost that 2nd position.
Yes, but he
Lockie
looks like
Bevis-
he's doing okay.
16 seconds behind seems pretty safe for either of these two a podium.
Yeah, and then Salisbury is like 1.3 behind, so like
Here we go.
Salisbury just seems to be stopped at the pit straight.
He's
He
finished.
knows. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's
We
fair.
got Wright taking P2 and Fisher taking P3 right at the end there.
Just nice P4, just chilling.
Race control to all drivers. All drivers, if you can meet us in the driver's lounge at the leisure race. Thank you.
That was a very interesting race.
Very, I think, for driver of the day, FMX Riot. For just bringing
Yeah,
it from
100%.
back of the grid, being clean. I mean, besides Tyson Robs, obviously, that was a very commanding drive from him.
Yeah, he was in first the entire way. Obviously, if there was a pit stop, that would have changed slightly. He would have had to do a tiny bit more work, but good race on T-Robs and a very good race on F-Riots. Like, that's back of the grid to 2nd. Like, you can't really get any better than that, can you?
It's a pretty good result for starting in that position. Anyway, we'll be back in 2 weeks at 11 AM for the 6-hour event, where hopefully
We will.
it won't have as much carnage as we had in this. Hopefully it'll be a
Or
lot
if you like
cleaner.
the carnage, or if you like the carnage, there's heaps to come.
Oh, go play Wreckfest. That's what I say.
Why play Wreckfest when you watch this? It's same thing, just more expensive.
Exactly, fair enough. Alright, well, that's alright. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you in 2
In
weeks'
2
time
weeks.
for the long one.
The big
6
main event,
hours
Yes.
endurance. We'll see who really can stand up to the test of the mountain. Catch you then. Goodbye.
See if T Whites was a fluke or if it was a good drive on him.
I think it was a good drive.
Okay.